boarding passes. Crooked halo over lashes. Group chat blowing, I'm just scrolling past it. Got my headphones.
Back to another video, y'all. Oh my gosh, this is my reaction to episode 6. Yes, I did record this already. And I didn't feel comfortable posting it because of the fact that I didn't want to get another copy strike. If you know, you know. The majority of my videos right now, because of me reacting to Euphoria, have been copy striked. So yeah, your girl's been struggling. The only one that didn't get copy striked is the original, which I don't really understand about that one. Because I have the same type of trailer from the HBO website on it. Well, not really HBO website, but from their YouTube. I do have that on there. So I don't know, you guys. I honestly do not know. I don't have the slightest of clues what the heck is going on and why it's reacting like that. But here I am. We're going to do a reaction to episode 6. I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. I am going to be doing clips. So y'all bear with me as I try to find the clips. I don't know if I want to play them because, again, I don't want to get copy strike. Again, for no reason, doing the same thing that everybody else does on YouTube. But anyway, I'm going to try to find something that's not on HBO's website. I think that's episode 5. Yeah, that is. I keep getting the preview for episode 8, and I'm just like, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. I really don't want to watch it. So, yeah. I'm not going to scroll that further. So, right now we're going to watch the scene where Rue's in the church. Hopefully that's all this is.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
This is the part where, you know, when I first originally watched this scene, I thought that was one of the DEA agents. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I really did. But it wasn't him, so I wasn't really worried too much. This is interesting.
Hey, what's up? Mom?
Now, I don't know.
Sorry, I thought you were someone else.
There is a portion to where Rue ends
It's good to hear your voice too.
in a dirt hole with dirt surrounding her, and there's nothing accessible to the air besides her pretty little head. Yo, beforehand, I can't think of his name now. Beforehand, Bishop takes her phone. Everybody is convinced that Bishop knows about the DEA. That's the reason why she was kind of confused when she got her phone back and it actually said mom. So I don't know if on her phone she had it under her mom's name, which is Leslie, or if it actually said mom. So that was, I think, the confusion for her in this scene, because she was trying to figure out was it the dang DEA that was supposed to be calling her, because technically they are numbered as a mom in her phone. So I don't know if Bishop got wind of this and took the DA's number out of her phone, because in one portion of the scene, I don't know if it's at the end of this episode. I don't know if it's at the end of 6. Do not quote me. He does have a conversation with Rue while talking about the snake in the tank, and brings up her mother and says, I had a lovely conversation with your mother. She's a lovely lady. My initial reaction is, when did you talk to my mama? Because why? I love how my lighting just changed. Oh my god, y'all, bear with me. See, now my computer's leaning, but it's okay. You know what? Hold on. We're having a little technical issue. It's somewhat better. But yeah, I would have been like, sir, when did you talk to my mother? Because I would have been confused as a Bessie Bug. But then again, this is Bishop we're talking about. And another thing, y'all. I should just clip this in my shirt. But another thing. There's a lot of fan theories going around that Alamo is actually Bishop. I wonder if they swap names. Now I'm wondering if they actually swap names. And if Alamo is Bishop and Bishop is Alamo. Because when you really think about it, let me see if I can find the clip that I watched earlier. When you really think about it, a lot of people, like I said, are trying to figure out if Alamo is actually Bishop, because the reasoning being what he does and how he talks. And I love how I watched that clip earlier and all of a sudden I can't find it. It might be in my history. That's not what I'm looking for. It's this one. This one right here. Let me see if I can play it. I know I'm gonna probably get another ad. Oh, look at that ad. I'm gonna try to fast forward. What's going on?
See now?
Not really.
He's
So
nudging
sort
her
of.
like this is not part of
Forget I told you.
Okay. Look, I just need you to get the picture, okay? Can you do that? The plan was simple. Get a picture of the key to Wayne's safe and have Alamo's guy 3D print a duplicate.
Okay, right
I
here,
just
y'all.
can't.
You
We
see
just
where
don't want my
Alamo and
life.
Bishop make eye contact? They're the only two that make eye contact. Mind you, short little dude is looking, he's watching, looking at their reactions. G is not paying attention to nothing in the world besides Rue. But Bishop and Alamo make eye contact. A lot of people are convinced that Alamo is Bishop and Bishop is Alamo. Well, not in that order, but I'm convinced they just name swapped. And let me explain to y'all why I feel like they did. Now, mind you, Bishop is a scrawny dude. Very little, slender, sleek, scrawny dude. Alamo is a big dude. You know, like he'll put you down within 2 seconds. If we gonna be honest, if you get my drift. If they did swap places for not really places, but if they did swap names for the presentation, and what I mean by presentation is, you look at Bishop character, and you gonna tell me you gonna be scared of him? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be very, complete, transparent, completely transparent with this. You look at Bishop's character. Is he somebody that you would be scared of? Absolutely not. Why? Because he looked like a nerd. Shout out to the nerds. He looks like a straight up nerd. He looks like a computer geek. Just without the glasses. He has a sophistication about him. Is that the right word? He has a sophisticated presence about him. But you would look at him and you would not think, oh, that's the man that's in charge of the products that we get in all the female. No. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. I really honestly feel like they swap names. Again, you wouldn't look at Bishop and be like, oh my God, he's a big scary dude that's in charge of everything. Because if you ever notice, you don't see Alamo taking out nobody. You never see Alamo take out anybody. Aside from, well, I can't even bring that up. Aside from episode 7, if you watch, you know. You never really seen Alamo take out anybody that I can remember, honestly. I don't think he's taken out anybody. No. As far as I remember, I think episode 7 was the first time he ever took out anybody. Now, there's a scene, I think, in episode either 4 or 5. No, it's probably either 3 or 4, where Bishop and Rue go to see oh my god, I have her name in my head. Oh my lord. And that, oh my lord, that lady and her dang bird. I can't think of her name. It'll come to me. Anyway, they go see her at her place, and Bishop takes out the bird. But meanwhile, he's talking about cowboys. Now, mind you, if you've seen, I think that was episode 6, they covered Alamo's past and how he loved being a cowboy. Now, Bishop ain't never said nothing about being no cowboy until that specific episode. At all. Some of the things that he has in his possession look like items that belong to his mother. Look like they belong to Alamo's mother. If y'all get where I'm going with this, yeah, I think, like I said, I feel like Bishop and Alamo swap names because Alamo would be the bigger dude. You would look at him. I don't want to run into this dude on the dark alley at all. Be very honest with y'all. He looks, like I said, somebody that will take you out within 2 seconds. He's that big of a scary dude. You know? So you wouldn't look at Bishop and be like, oh, you know, that's the guy that's going to take me out. People wouldn't take him seriously. See where I'm going? They wouldn't take him seriously. I wouldn't take him seriously. I mean, granted, he has a demeanor about himself. I will give him that. It is a very creepy demeanor. But it's the part where he looks at Rue and tells Rue, you give me the heebie-jeebies. Who says that? That's like an old style way of saying you scared of me. If you know what I'm saying. But no, y'all, to be very honest with y'all, I feel like that theory makes sense. That's the one theory that actually makes more sense than any other theory. That they actually, I feel like they name swap. Because the way he looks at him like he's looking for confirmation. If you get what I'm saying. He's looking at Bishop like, can I? Should I? Or should I just, he looking at him like he looking for confirmation. Now, like I said, that could all be swiftly changed in tonight's episode, which y'all gonna see this video before episode 8 does come out. And then y'all gonna see the other episode that I gotta do for episode 7. Y'all, I'm gonna chatterbox the hell out of y'all. I promise. Because I have so much to say about episode 7. It was yeah. But that's different video. But outside of that, y'all, yeah. And then this season with Lexi. Now, I give Lexi, I'm trying to give Lexi her grace. It's not working. It's not working at all. And let me explain to y'all why. Lori was her name. There we go. I knew it was gonna pop up. My kid has been watching so much SpongeBob and stuff on my freaking account. It's ridiculous. Anyway, my girl Lexi this season. Lexi's turned into somebody that the Euphoria watchers are starting to dislike. I have disliked. Apparently, I'm just now starting to. I don't hate Lexi, but her attitude towards everybody has changed. And I feel like if you're in an area to where you're around a bunch of people that you don't want to be around anymore, just leave them alone. But yet she continues to stay. But she loves to complain about being around those people. Just like when she got upset with Rue and Rue was trying to talk to her because she's having like I want to say Rue's having a biblical what is the word I'm looking for? I want to say epiphany, but I don't think that's the right term to use. But she was having a moment, and she was trying to explain to Lexi how she felt and about the DEA. Normally, if you look back at prior seasons, Lexi was the one that Rue would go to and talk to. Like, granted, I didn't know Rue and Maddie were as close as they was either. And so, like, that one episode where they all trying to, do like a rehabilitation thing when Rue was strung out. I didn't know they were that close. Because you don't really see them in scenes together. So yeah, you would think like how I think. Like, I didn't know they was cool. But you seen her more of a talk to Lexi, and they have their conversations about what's going on, what they see, what they know, they're regular girl conversations. That's that best friend you could go to and talk to and tell them anything, da da da. And she felt comfortable enough and compelled enough to tell Lexi about the DEA and about her biblical epiphanies. And Lexi blew her off in the most rudest way possible. Like, if my homegirl sitting here telling me, oh, she's got this going on, I'm going to sit there and listen. I'm going to give my opinion of what I feel like you should do. But I'm going to listen to what you're saying, and I'm not going to blow you off. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm going to hear you out. She completely blew her off and brought up the reason why why Rue and her mom don't talk. And I'm just like, you wouldn't have to go there. And then she brought up Rue's drug use. In my head. Why? Why would you do that? And I'm looking at the TV. And I'm like, why would you say that? Why is that? This is supposed to be your friend, right? Your friends trying to get themselves together. From what we can see so far this season, I don't know if it did happen off camera. Don't hold it against me. I don't know. I haven't seen Rue do any type of product, if you get my drift. I haven't seen it. And I'm just like, why would you bring that up? She been doing good this entire season. Why? Why would that be the first thing that come out your mouth when y'all get into an argument? Is, are you using again? That wasn't the brow Lexus. I'm gonna be very honest with you. That came off as not cutesy, not demure. You came off being so, yeah. Because how I see it right now, I still, like I say, which y'all know, I still have to do my reaction video for episode 7. Honestly, and I'm trying to say what I was saying, I hope they leave her behind. To be very honest, be very frank, I hope they leave her behind. Because you ain't have to do all of that. Like, you didn't call your sister out her name. Granted, like Cassie. I don't like Cassie, respectfully. I don't. There's some people that do, and I'm one of those. I'm not a Cassie fan. Sorry. I don't agree with you going out sleeping with your best friend's dude and then bitch and complain about it because she gets upset about it. Yeah, so moving on. Maddie's did a 360 this season. She's not as, I want to say, hot-headed. Because the first 2 seasons, Maddie was my girl. Maddie was hot-headed as a mother. Don't lie to y'all. Maddie was hot-headed. But that's what honestly made her character one of the best characters on the show. Aside from my other 2 favorite characters. Well, technically 3. Rest in peace to Fesco. Outside of that, like, I really want them to leave her mom. It's like, it's one of those, I feel like Lexi is working in a production company and her head ain't got big and she don't want to deal with other people at this point. The reality of life. You don't want to deal with your sister because you're saying your sister's a worker, an adult worker. And then you're saying Maddie's a pimp. And then Rue is, I forgot what she called Rue. She called Rue something. And I'm just like, okay, you already knowing what's going on. I feel like if you're going to be that, I don't want to say combative, but I feel like that'll be the wrong word. I feel like that's the wrong word to use. If you're gonna be this vocal about what your friends do around you and how much you don't want to deal with it or be around you or have that type of energy around you, leave them alone. But to itch and complain and stay there, it's preposterous to me. Because if you're gonna itch and complain and then you're gonna stay there, why are you complaining about it? There's just like, okay, and I'm gonna put it just like how I put it. I was talking to somebody about it. There's just like you being in a relationship with your significant other, and you talk so much crap about how your significant other acts or does certain things, and it irritates you to the point to where it's annoying and you don't want to be near them, but you stay and you don't go nowhere. If it's irritating you that bad, logically, your logic would be, okay, I don't want to deal with this type of energy. I would leave. But she's not leaving. She's staying there. So why are you complaining? Yeah. Lexi was not it this season. I'm going to be very honest. And Jules was completely absent. I'm going to say that. I think episode 6, I don't think we saw much of Jules in episode 6. I want to say episode 5. Was it 5 or 6? Because I know they made the deal that episode. Oh, I did want to bring that up too. At the end of episode 6, y'all, it's like a 2-minute clip. Hopefully, I don't get no ad. Rue has a complete. When I say a complete, and I don't know if anybody. And I want to say.
Lord saw that
Well,
the wickedness
like
of man thought was great in the earth, that every intent of the thoughtless thought was only evil continually.
Christianity, not everybody. Everybody has their own story. So I feel like read the Bible. If have read the Bible, you know the whole thing about the burning bush, and you have the understanding of what it was supposed to be for, what was going on, why it happened. You know, so I feel like you Bruce sees a burning bush. Now, not to get religious. I don't want to get religious on my channel. I really don't. I try to keep political reasons, like political stuff and religious stuff, because I know everybody has their own views on that. So I don't bring that up on my channel. I have my own views. Everybody has their own views. I don't bring this type of stuff up. But for the people who know, or if you don't know, there is a character in the Bible named Moses. Now, God spoke to Moses with a burning bush. He talked to Moses through the burning bush. Now, because of this reference, I don't even want to bring it up. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, this is spoiler, because I don't even know if this is what's actually going to happen. If you know, you know. Yes, God did speak to Moses through the burning bush. But when you think about it, in reality, Moses was one of the people that did not make it to the promised land. And I'm going to get into it a little bit more in the next video concerning the burning bush theory that I have myself, because it scares me to say it because I don't want it to happen. But we gonna get into the next video, y'all. But for now, your girl's gonna end it right here. I am going to get back into this specific subject, in the next video. So y'all keep an eye out. The next video, I'm trying to drop this one by at least 12:30. I know I said 12. Y'all, I'm behind as a mofo. Bear with your girl. So if I drop it at 12:30, the next is going to drop at 4:30, and then another one after that is going to drop at 8:30. So it's supposed to be a triple upload day. I'm trying to see how I can get this to work. If I can make it work, that's perfectly fine. If not, my country accent just came out so heavy. But anyway, if I can get it to work, that is perfectly fine. If not, we gonna try it. Because how I feel if I can drop one, drop this one, and then drop the next one, I'll be fine. And then I'll just restart tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Y'all get another video tomorrow at 8 p.m. for the next one for episode 8, which I will be dropping that tomorrow. So it's not going to be a double upload day tomorrow. I'm going to literally be dropping one video tomorrow. But I'm doing all this filming today. That's so I can do a triple upload today. So I'm trying to work it in. I'm trying to work it in, but bear with me. But like I said, I'm going to get back into the subject in the next video, y'all. Oh my gosh, this is so much. This is so much. This is so much. And it is so much to unpack. And I cannot wait to sit down and have that conversation with y'all. So the next video, y'all will be seeing me in the same t-shirt. Because we're filming this on the same day. On the same day. Right? Okay, so I will catch y'all in the next video, guys. Bye.
Black lip gloss, boarding passes, crooked halo over lashes, group chat blowing, I'm just scrolling past it. Got my headphones loud, hot, doing backflips. Mama said